Good morning. Hello. Happy Thursday, which is almost Friday, so that's always a good thing, right? Hello, hello. I am going to see if I can share this in a couple of my groups. I think it's possible, but I'm not sure how. Actually, it says that I can only invite, so I guess that's not going to work. I can share it afterwards. Oh well. Okay. People are jumping on already, so yay. Okay. I have a pacing partner or sideline sister in my unique business, and she's from Texas, Lynna. I love her so much. And we are both trying to go for the same like status levels, so that's why we work together. We're on a different team actually, so you know, whatever helps. We aren't actually helping each other out as far as being on the same team. Whoops, the sun decided to come out. I gotta fix my blinds. Anyways, we thought it would be really fun to both try to recreate the same look and then show a side-by-side of what it looks like after we're done. And she was challenged to do this look. It's Gwen Stefani, and it's a really pretty classic, classy, natural look. Nothing too bright or crazy. But it's going to be fun to see what it looks like on her and what it looks like on me, because she is like platinum blonde, super beautiful, and lighter skin, and here I am. I mean, I have really light skin right now because, hello, no sun, but darker hair, darker features. So it should be really fun to see the difference. Anyways, I'm gonna get started. I already have on my instant lifting serum because, hello, this stuff is amazing. I quit using it for a while. I ran out and I started using it again. And you guys, like my lines in my head are gone. And I have a scar right here, like an old acne scar. And it used to be pretty deep, and now it's like gone too. And then laugh lines, I mean, I still have them when I smile, but like they were there all the time. Yeah. Just after like 2 weeks of everyday use of this, and I'm like loving it. It's gone. It's gone. I also already put on my primer, so we're ready to go. The only thing I'm not sure about is I might have to use my powder puff brush for my foundation, because I think I left my other one in the car. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So if you're jumping on, say hello. Tell me what you're doing today, because I want to know. I'm curious. I'm hanging out at home. I've already been to the farm. It's springtime. We're getting ready to sell some animals. Shows are coming up. So I have some calves tied up that I had to go take care of because they need food and water when they're tied up and can't get to it on their own. But you have to tie them up to break them to halter. Lead with the halter break them. Okay, 5 drops foundation. This also works for the Flawless 4, you guys, because I've already used my primer. Going on foundation time. And see, you can use a powder puff brush. I know the Flawless 4 comes with the amazing liquid brush, but I left that in my car, so I'm using the powder puff brush. Because this is a liquid to powder foundation, for one, it feels amazing, super light, because it dries to a powder finish. It's not heavy and cakey like most liquid foundations. But for 2, you can use a powder puff brush and it doesn't sink down inside and like get all gummed up and gross, which is fun. I mean, that wouldn't be fun. It's fun that it doesn't do that. Okay. So, got that on. Looks okay. Anyways, yeah. What are you guys doing today? Let me know. Tell me. And also, if you have friends that you think would want to watch this, share it with them. You can, that little guy down there in the, what is it? Be the left-hand corner of your screen. You can push that, and you can invite people to watch, or you can share this. Carrie's putting her face on to go to work. Nice. Okay, concealer. Putting a little bit on my hand here just to warm it up, and we're going to highlight with the concealer today. So I'm using the lightest shade, Scarlet, and I used Velour foundation. So now I have my little awesome double-ended powder concealer brush. This guy's new and amazing. What you doing? Do not climb on this chair. It'll fall over. I have a stool, a bar stool behind me that holds my curtain up, and one of them's broken. So if they climb on it, it could totally fall over on them. And me. Crushing me. Okay, so I'm just dabbing on my concealer here in the shape of a V under my eyes. And I'm going to bring it up onto my eyelid also, just to kind of even everything out. Make it all the same. I'm going to go down the center of my nose and up into the shape of a V right here in like your T-zone area. Just lighten that up, highlight that a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit on the ball of my chin. Any place that I want to bring forward or make stand out, I'm going to make lighter. That's what the purpose of highlighting is. Alright, I'm going to blender this in a little bit better, and then I think we're going to bake it on with some of our setting powder, because why not bake, right? Make it last, make it look fabulous. I'm sure Gwen Stefani's makeup was baked on, because I'm sure she had a makeup artist doing it, and that's what happens. Yes, a tiny, tiny bit of this concealer, Shannon, goes a super long ways. Okay, if you've never heard of baking, this is our translucent setting powder. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a ton on my brush here, and I am going to pack it, literally pack it on to everywhere that I put that concealer. And don't worry, after it sets for a few minutes, I will take and dust off the excess, so it's not like a huge gross mess on my face. And this looks light right now, but it's actually translucent, so once I dust it off, the excess is going to go away and it's not going to be heavy or gross. We're going to leave that set for a few minutes. While we're doing that, I'm going to exfoliate my lips with our amazing lip exfoliator. This is a sugar and shea butter exfoliator here. It works like a pencil, only you twist it kind of like a chapstick. And you just put it on and rub it together, and you can feel the sugar in there. It's like a scrub. You can rub it with your fingers. Get all that dead skin off so that when you do your lips, especially if you're using a stain, it doesn't stick in the dry parts and look darker or gross. Nice, rub it in really good. Well, we're giving that concealer a few minutes to bake also. Let's see. Usually I wipe it off on something, and I don't have my little towel here, so we're going to use the inside of my shirt where nobody's going to see it. A little goofy, I know. But there we go. When in doubt, use what you have, right? So let's go ahead and do just, looking at the look here. This is the look we're recreating. Can you guys see it? She's gorgeous, Gwen Stefani. I know I can't get the full effect because I don't have the platinum blonde hair or the black turtleneck, but I'll take an after picture, and I think that I have like a workout zip up thing that has kind of a black turtleneck, so I'll put that on and try to get the full effect for you guys. She has a little bit of contour going on, so I think we'll do that right now while we're also waiting for the foundation or the concealer to bake. So for my contouring, I love, love, love the Sculpting Trio. Sorry, my nose is snuffly. And our contour brush. I go in with the contour brush, and this is a cream, so you actually have to press pretty hard to get a good amount on the brush. And then just gonna do just a little bit right there in that natural shadow or dark spot that I already have. We're just going to enhance that a little bit more. Don't worry, we're going to blend it. We're going to blend it. It's not going to look like that dark crazy forever. What we're doing here is just creating or enhancing that shadow to bring it in and slim our face instantly. I'm also going to do a little bit right along my hairline to your queen's crown. What that does is like shrinks your forehead down a little bit, so if you got a 5 head, it becomes a 4 head. And then I'm gonna do a little bit on either side of my nose, also just creating that shadow and slimming that nose down, because we all know we want a smaller nose, right? You can also do right under your bottom lip right here. See how that creates a shadow and makes my bottom lip look like super big and pouty? Isn't that fun? That's such a fun trick. I love it. I do it all the time. Jillian loves her sculpting trio. Yeah, girl. So also you can go right along the bottom side of your jawline. And same thing, what that's going to do is just create that shadow. And see, we put the highlight on the top part of it before. So now it's just going to make my jawline look very enhanced and sculpted and beautiful. It's going to kind of get rid of any, I don't know, not turkey neck, what do you call it? Like double chins or whatever, we can get rid of those. Okay, I'm going to go back in with my brush that I used on my foundation and just blend this a little bit on the bottom here. Blender it. The top is going to get blended in a second when we do our blush. Alright, what am I looking for? Oh, I'm going to go ahead and use my same powder puff brush and just get rid of that excess baking powder that we had on there. Also blend in that little queen's crown a little bit. Okay, so going back, looking at our challenge picture again, she doesn't have a lot of blush on, just a little touch of it kind of on her cheekbones. So I'm going to use our blush in Sweet, which is the lightest color. Very pretty, love it. Again, this blush is another product that a little bit goes a long way, so I totally use the boop method. Really, boop, that's all you need. Seriously, it's crazy. I'm just going to put a little bit on the apples here. I booped a little too hard, so I tapped it off, blowed it off. A little bit on this side. See how that also just kind of blends away our contour? It doesn't blend it away, but helps to blend it in. Okay. Alright, now I think we can get started on the fun part. Well, we should probably do some brows. I have decent brows to start with, but we're just going to help them out a little bit by using our Brow Obsession palette. And you guys, all of this stuff that I'm using is available on my website. If you are interested, need some color matching, anything, any kind of help, let me know. Drop in a comment and I'll message you when I'm done. Or you can send me a message. Yeah, everything's available. Cowgirlglamour.com. Okay, here we go. Brow brush. Brow artist brush. See the edge, the end of that? It's like amazing. And I think we're going to try the lighter shade today. Just lighten up my brows a little bit and see what happens. So, ooh, I got a bristle from my powder brush stuck right here. So for this, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go like small, ooh, it's not as dark as not as light as I thought. Small little hair-like strokes. And just going right on the bottom here of my natural brow line. And I actually went up right here because these hairs at the beginning, they actually go up instead of that way. And if you don't know where your brow should start, you get a straight edge and line up the corner of your nose to the inside corner of your eye and straight up. And that is where your brow should start. Yes, sir. Okay, same thing on the top. Okay, buddy, I'll get it when I'm all done, okay? A yellow thing? Okay, now people say that your brows should fade, like have a natural ombre, so they start out lighter and then are supposed to get darker at the end. I have dark brows and mine don't do that, but if that's what we're supposed to do, let's try it. Hey, you two, can you be quiet, please? My little ones are back there. Okay, so now at my arch, we're just going to start going down. Same, just short little hair-like strokes. If y'all don't have an arch or you don't know how to find your arch, same thing, straight edge, corner of your nose, and then this time you go to the outside edge of your pupil. See, pupil, or right through the center of your pupil, and up, and that is where your arch should be. Perfect. And then you go down to find the end where your brow should end. Same thing again, straight edge, only this time it's the outer corner. Okay, perfect. Not that my brows are perfect, just that they are stopping where they're supposed to. Okay, so that one's good. See any difference here? This one just has a little bit more shape. To set that in, we're going to use the setting wax. And I'm just going to get a little bit on the end of my brush. And then we're just going to sweep that wax on in the same direction that my hairs are naturally going. Just like so. That also kind of blends it out, just makes it look more natural. Okay, so again, we have a little bit fuller and a little more shape than this side, right? So let's fix the other side. Start with the lighter color. This side is my side that usually needs a little bit more help. Our brows are not twins, they are sisters. Sometimes they're more like cousins, and we have a crazy one. I've heard people say before that like one of their brows has their stuff, in worse words than stuff, together, you know, has a full-time job, a 401k, all of that, while the other one likes to just sit on the couch all day. And that would totally be this one. It just chills out and does nothing, whatever it wants to do, not what I want it to do.
I found something else.
Brooklyn and Brody, I'm doing a video. Can you please go out of my bedroom? Brooklyn and Brody. Are they even? Do they look even? I think they're a little bit better. Okay. We'll just wax this guy up so he's ready to go. And then we'll get started on the eyeshadow, the best part of the look. Actually, I don't know if my favorite is lips or eyes. I can't decide. So, for her eyes, I'll show you guys the look again. Here we go. Ready? Can you see it? It's a pretty nude color, but she has a little bit of sparkle. She has a definite bold black eyeliner, good lashes, and she has a little bit darker in the crease. So what I'm going to use today is my Splurge Cream Shadows, and I have kind of a variety going on. I think what I'm going to do first is this new one that we have, Bittersweet. It's a matte, and it's almost like a grapefruity color. I love it. Hey, Brooklyn. She's gone.
Yes.
Can you get me a washcloth, a baby washcloth out of the drawer in there by the kitchen sink? I like to use a baby washcloth to wash my brushes off. Okay, so Bittersweet. We're going to put this one all over, kind of as our base shadow. And I feel like on me, it doesn't really have as much of the pink color as it does on other people. Thanks, sweetie. Okay, go out and shut my door.
Mom,
Yeah.
can I have an ice cream cone?
Not right now. Maybe after lunch, okay? He wants an ice cream cone right now. No, not happening.
Come on,
Okay, so, yes. See, I feel like it's more nude on me than it is in the jar. But that's okay, because this is a nude look, and we want the nude. I'm just putting this one all over, and these cream shadows are amazing, you guys. I love them. They're like my favorite. I love our shadow palettes. I love our loose pigments, but these are my fave, and I'm so excited that we now have so many matte ones, and actually we come out with a new matte color every month. Alright, so we got our base going on here with the Bittersweet. These are a cream, but they dry to a powder, so they're totally blendable, and they stay put. There's none of that gumming up in your crease or anything. It's amazing. Okay, I'm looking for my darker. I have two cream shadow brushes. I use one for dark shades and one for the lighter shades. I don't want to mix them up and get them gross. If you're just joining, say hello. We are doing a challenge look recreation. I am doing Gwen Stefani's beautiful classic look here. You guys see that? Whoop-ah. So, we got that one on. Now we're going to try and go in with Faithful, which is another matte, and it is a kind of a chocolatey brown color. And we're going to put it just in our crease, because she has like a little bit of a darker crease going on. It doesn't go to the outside V like most would. You guys see that? And then she also has it under her lash line. So that's what we're going to do here. I'm going to take this brush. Again, it's a cream shadow brush. And we're just going to put it in our crease. And we're going to go more so, it looks like, in the inner corner than in the outer corner. I don't know why, but that's how she has it. So I'm actually just kind of dotting it on and then just sweeping it to blend it out just a little. We may have to use a couple colors or maybe one color from Shadow Palette 1 if this doesn't give me the results that I want to try to look, you know, just like hers. So dotting it and then blending it a little. I feel like hers was a little bit more orangey than what I'm getting, or copper. I don't know the color exactly. We'll see. We might be able to pull it off. I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. Do a little blending here in a second. Okay, she also has it under her bottom lash line. Go in like that. Has the most matte or neutral colors. Jillian wants to know which shadow palette. So that would be number 1, Jillybug. It is all brown tones, warm, and it has a mixture of shimmer and matte in it. Oops, but they're all definitely neutrals. Number 2 is actually a lot of neutrals too, but it has more cooler colors. So on the like the silvery gray side. Okay. What do you guys think? So far so good. Now I'm going to go back to the lighter because I feel like in her picture it's really hard to tell on this paper because it's just matte paper. But on the screen, in the actual picture that I got, she had a little bit of a shimmer going on in the light part of her eye. So I'm going to use Splurge in Elegant, which is really just a nude shimmer, and see if I can't pick some of that up. So, obviously this was the first cream shadow that I got over a year ago, and it still has a ton left. I mean, you could tell that I've used it a lot, but it still has a ton left. So this one I'm just pressing on over top of the other one. Yes, okay, I'm loving it. It's giving me that little bit of shimmer that she had. Not really changing the color though. I like it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Now we have to go in and do that amazing bold black liner that she has. I've tried to find everything beforehand, but I forgot to get out my liner. Luckily it was on top. And I'm gonna sharpen it so it has a nice tip. Hey Sarah! Okay. So Sarah, I'm doing this recreation of this challenge look here. Granted, I don't have the platinum hair, so it's not going to work out quite the same. But she definitely has a bold black liner and then amazing lashes. So we're going to do that. Her liner goes all the way to her inner corner, so we'll do that also. I'm going to start small and get bigger. Does she have a wing? Yeah, maybe a bit of a wing. Her lashes kind of give her the wing. You guys see? We're going to do that. What do you think? I got the eyeliner down. Here we go. Ooh, it's coming together. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. You guys, I have crazy, just like we were talking about our brows being different, my eyes are like different shapes. I can never get like the wing or the outer V on this one to look like I did on this one. It's a pain in the butt, but we'll do our best. It's actually astigmatism. Did you know that? Like if you have, that's probably why I have to wear glasses. Part of the reason. My eyeballs are literally different shapes. At least that's what the doctor told me, the eye doctor. Should do some tight lining, but I'm terrible at it. So, what do you guys think? I think that's it. I think that's it for the liner. I'm going to, you can't really see it again in the picture here very well, but underneath where she has the brown, it looks almost like on her waterline she has somewhat of a nude liner on the bottom waterline. So I'm going to use Prudent. Hey Lindsay, hello. I'm going to use our Prudent liner, which is a light nude. You see that? And I'm going to just do my waterline, my bottom waterline with it. It's also going to help, I think, the darker brown to stand out. And I feel like I'm not got enough of the brown underneath. Well, I don't know. What do you guys think? Does it need to be a little bit more of a reddish brown? Can you see? I don't know. I can't decide. And my lighting is changing because it went from sunny outside to now like gray, and it's going to start raining again. So, let me see here. What are we going to do? I think I'm going to actually go into palette 1, like Jillian was just talking about. And I'm going to use maybe a little bit of this chipper color because like I want this brown underneath to be just a little bit more defined and redder than it is, than the Faithful was. Hi Katie! So I got my brush wet first, and now I'm just going to go in with this color. Right under my lash line. Ooh, what is in my brow right here? Well, can't tell. Just adding a little bit of this redder color into this crease here. And let's see. Now what? Well, we need lashes and we need lips, but I also think we need to do sort of a highlight under there. So I'm going to go back into our brow palette. And where'd my brow brush go? Ah! There it is. Get that brow artist brush. I'm wiping it off so it has the wax on it. And I'm going to take the yellow highlight here. And I'm going to go under my brow, about from the middle out with that. And use that as my highlight. Do, do, do. It's also helping to blend that Faithful that we put there out. Here we go. I'm liking it, you guys. Okay, we need lashes and we need lips. So, lash time. Got my fiber lashes. I am a weirdo and I have to use a hand mirror when I do my lashes. So, gel first on one eye. I know this is taking me a while, you guys, but challenge looks are tough. I have to keep looking at the picture. And I didn't practice this beforehand, so cut me some slack. Sorry if I'm boring you. Now my dad is here. So I may have to get off and go talk to my dad. Now I'm doing fibers. Just mostly on the tips. I like to sweep it back and forth like this from the inside to the outside. Boom. We're gonna do the other eye. You're gonna hear my dad's loud pickup probably here in a second. Pull it in. One second, guys. Brooklyn! Come here, quick! I just realized I know, whoops, what he's after. I've got cat food for them. Tell Paca that the cat food and juice is in the back of my car, okay?
Wait, which car?
The new car. I'm actually concentrating the most of my fibers on the outside here because in the picture her lashes were definitely longer on the outside. Okay. Yes.
Mom, look what Pumpkins gave us.
Donuts, nice.
We both got our own pack.
Awesome. Thank you. The cat food and stuff is in the back of my car.
Okay.
If you just, like where the handle is, you know, that you would normally pull it up, just squeeze that and it'll open by itself.
And then push the button and it closes by itself.
Yep.
Get out.
Okay, normally I would seal them. Brooklyn, shut my door, okay?
There you go, buddy. See ya.
Bye.
See ya. Oh, how much do I owe you?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'll figure out with it.
So now I'm just sealing them in with another coat of gel. I swear, I have lashes that are better on one side than the other two. Who cares? Who cares? I'm excited to do the lips. Okay, lashes are done. I think we're getting there. We're getting there, you guys. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. Oh, do I look gorgeous like Gwen Stefani? Ah! This is the look. This is the look. I feel like I've got the eyes. I don't have the blonde hair, but I've got the eyes. The face is looking good. Now it's time for lips. Okay, she has super full, amazing lips, and they're very light nude, but it looks like she did a little bit of a darker color, darker nude color around the outside, and I think she like overlined them to make her lips look even bigger. So I have not quite yet decided which color I should use as my dark around the outside. Oh, but I learned a new trick. I have to do Lena's trick. So, she says, hey girl, there she is. There's my Lena. Chapstick first. This is our bonbon and vanilla milkshake. Then guess what we're gonna do? Out, out, out. You're gonna make that fall.
Open it.
Ugh. You just had donuts. You don't need jelly beans. Go, go, go. Shut my door too, please. Lena is an amazing person and so smart, and she said to put some concealer on my lips first. So, we're gonna do that. I don't remember if you used a brush or not, girl, but I'm using my finger. So what this is supposed to do is it's going to give it like a base, so the color that you're using is going to stand out more. Is also, she said, going to help it stay put and last. And I don't know what else. I'm just excited to try it. So, did the concealer on the lips. What'd she say? Compare to pick and Prim was perfect. Okay, I don't have Prim. So I'm thinking, crap, what did I just do with it? Okay. I am thinking I will use Plush around the outside. I might throw a little bit of pouty in with it. Okay, and when I say overlining, it means I'm actually going a little bit further than my natural lip line because I'm wanting my lips to look bigger. And it's also going to have the same effect because it's almost an ombre, which is what she did. Darker around the outside, lighter in the middle. So again, overlining. I'm just going above where my natural line is. Yep, this is a little bit too purple or gray, so I'm going to add in a little bit of the pouty. If I had Prim, Prim would have been perfect. Okay. Now, for the inside color, we are going to go back to our bittersweet splurge that we used on our eyes, and we're going to put that on our lips. Lena, did you use a brush to put this on? I can't remember. The lip brush, that's what you used, right? Lippy brush. Let me find my lippy brush. We'll do it super quick. My videos are taking freaking long. Oh, I don't think this was quick at all. Okay, so lip brush, whoop, whoop. This guy's fun. And we're gonna go in with bittersweet splurge. Yes, you can use splurge on your lips. I don't know, it might be too light. It's very light. Thinking it's too white looking. So, I have another idea. I'm wiping off my lip brush here. And I'm gonna wipe this off just a little. I feel like Prudent liner is the perfect color as long as we put, which we need to anyways because she's definitely wearing a gloss. Yes, this is it. This is the light. Oh, what the heck? There's something green on there. Probably from the sharpener. So I'm totally going to color in my lips with Prudent. This is the perfect color. She doesn't have as deep of a Cupid's bow as I do. I have a really deep Cupid's bow. I suppose that's a good thing. Fixing it here a little bit. Kind of took the dark away. Okay. Now we're just going to cover it with some lunar gloss, and I think that's it. Totally perfect. Love it. Oh my gosh. You know what? No, I think that's okay. Check it out. Here's the challenge look. Here's the me. What do you guys think? Did I get it? Thumbs up? Thumbs down? Give me something. Ooh, you know what we gotta add in though. And I don't know if she really has it, but we're gonna do it anyways. We got to. Is some highlight. Hello, highlight. I think we're gonna have to use iridescent, and I don't have that in a powder, so let's go in the cream. Let's add in a little sparkle. We need to shine bright like a diamond. So what I like to do with the cream luminizer, this is iridescent, the lightest one. I like to just get a little dot on my finger and then transfer so I have a little dot on both fingers. And then we're just gonna dot it on. And I like to go clear up underneath my eye, kind of make that like a C shape here. And then we're just gonna rub in little circular motions, little circulars, and get that poppin' highlight, y'all. Poppin'. Can you see it? Does it reflect good on the screen? I can't tell. Can't tell, but I feel like it's poppin'. In my mirror, it's poppin'. Let's see. Go a little bit. I have some left on my fingers here, so we'll go a little down the nose. A little on the chin. Because you can never have too much highlight, right? Never. I like the stick one and go right here. In your Cupid's bow. Blender that out. Make it poppin' too. Yay! What do you guys think? I think it's done. Oh, let's see. I like to do this. Get a little on my finger and inner corners. There. I think we're good to go. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Yay! I love you. I love you all. And like I said before, if you want to get any of the products that I used today, just hop on over to cowgirlglamour.com and you can get them. All of them are there. I'm going to try to post a link to a look. There's this cool thing on our website where I can like put in all the products that I use for today's look. So if you wanted to recreate this look, you could go to this look on my website, cowgirlglamour.com, find this look. I'll try to post the link, and it will automatically add all of those products that I use to your shopping cart, so you don't even have to do any of the work. It's amazing. Let's see, what else was I going to say? Oh, and if you liked this video, make sure to share it with your friends and subscribe so you never miss one of my lives again. Lena and I are going to be doing this fun challenge look recreation for some time to come. I'm not sure how many we're going to do, but we're going to keep doing it. And after she does her live tonight, we will post a side-by-side so you guys can see one look, two ladies, and the differences, because, you know, nothing looks exactly the same on everyone. We are all different. We are all beautiful in our own way, and I want to show you guys how one look can look two different ways. Okay, guys, thanks for joining me, and have a beautiful day.